Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stevie and today we have a new build on our island Croissant. So if you didn't watch last week's video, we did this whole little cul-de-sac and neighborhood area, and to the left is where we will be building today. This nice big area. Took me a little while to figure out what I wanted to build, but I have a good idea and I think you guys are really gonna like it. All right, so I'm going to start out with my pathing. And by the title of this video, you guys already know actually that we're going to be making a seasonal kind of town square area, if that makes sense. Okay, so this area is going to be 12 wide and 9 tiles deep. And we're going to be having 2 layers on the top, bottom, and left and right sides that will make it a little bit smaller in the middle. But for this little winter kind of town square area idea, I am going to be building an ice rink. And I am so excited. I've done an ice rink before on previous islands, like 5 years ago, just like on islands that nobody has seen. And I made them way, way too big. And also, I've never really decorated a whole island like this. So it was just like not a great idea. But I got this cute, like wood kind of border idea. I have one specific Pinterest image that I found and that I'm working off of, so I'll plop that on the screen here for you to view. But there are no corner pieces to this wood pattern, so that was a little annoying. All right, so now that the outer borders are done, we're just gonna fill this whole middle area with the ice rink, and it's just the same pattern all throughout. So it's super simple, and I can't wait for it to actually snow on my island. So it was snowing on my island when I was decorating, so I had to change the day. But until there's snow on the ground, I feel like this will just look a little off because of the like weird greenish yellow grass. But yeah, that is a little ice rink area all done. And it literally, I ran around my whole island trying to look for my stupid wood shed, and it was in my yard that I built last time anyway. So annoying. But anyway, I'm grabbing my iron and stone fence because it is one of my faves, that and the hedge. And these are going to look so pretty with the snow on top. And I hate Gonzo. Oh my God. I swear, he comes around just to bother me. But he does match the snow. I don't know. Maybe if you did like a Misfit Toys Island. Oh my gosh, this is such a good idea. Misfit Toys Island, and he's the abominable snowman because he kind of looks like it. He's got like that blue and white look going on. So actually, even though I hate him, he would make a really good like character villager if you're doing like a snow themed island. I don't know. Off topic, my bad. But anyway, I'm just going around the sidewalk area with the hedges and the iron and stone fence. I'm basically just replicating the image I found on Pinterest, like kind of just altering it to fit my island in particular. But that's basically what I'm doing is just kind of going off of that and like counting what they have in the image because I feel like the best way to design an island or to understand how to design and start doing it yourself and coming up with ideas is to go off of inspiration and not like doing it exactly. I mean, I'm kind of doing that here, but I'm still altering it a little bit because I don't have all the same pieces. I don't feel like going to like a treasure island, etc. So it's slightly different, but you learn from like copying. Like that's why in painting you recreate masters. Like you do master what's it called? This is so off topic, but you basically do like studies, you do master studies, and that's how people learn how to paint in a particular style. And it's not like copying because it's a famous piece of artwork. But anyway, super off topic, but I am just grabbing all of my handy dandy street lamps. I love these bad boys. They are like my absolute favorite, and I cannot wait for the update in January to where I don't have to go to an like treasure island and find a bajillion of them. Oh, I can't wait. I can just have like one and I can replicate it a million times on my little dream island. So I think it's really cute to put something in the middle of the ice rink. So I have this little tree. I actually, looking back at this now, I think one of those big light up trees would look really cute. They kind of go along with these illuminated snowflakes. I think it's an illuminated tree, but that would look super cute and like icy in the middle. So I think after Christmas, I'm going to change out the middle Christmas tree of my ice rink to one of the illuminated ones because that would be so cute. See? You get ideas. As you like recreate what someone else made, you get ideas. And that's how you create your own style. I'm not crazy, you guys. So just put all of my street lamps in all four corners. And of course, I'm trying to go to the right to get my bushes, but I get stuck because I blocked off all of these areas like a dummy and I'm just getting stuck. So hopefully I won't need to go that way if I'm not decorating. So I'm not going to change it now. But if I'm just running around my island and I keep getting stuck, I'll probably adjust that because that's super annoying to me. And so I just grabbed some bushes because I'm also, replicating the front of the entrance, just like the Pinterest image. I got my two little bushes, and they are not holly bushes. I don't want to like change them out every time. I mean, I'll be changing this area around anyway every season, so I guess I could change them for the holly bushes, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I might change them. I might not. I think they'll look cute once like the snow is here and everything. I'll do that, but I also need to eat a bunch of pumpkins because I need to go get some trees, but I'm not going to make you sit and watch me eat 10 pumpkins because it literally takes forever. All right, so I got a bunch of cedar trees and I kind of want to make this back area a little like foresty, but I also need to fill in this area because it's like dull and boring and it needs a little something, but I'm not going to fill it out completely. I'm going to do like every other, no, not every other, but like every two, I'm going to have two spaces between the trees, if that makes sense. And I like to plan out my trees by just like digging spots, and then you can kind of see if it works out. So like I don't like that one because it's directly behind the lamppost. I did move it back a little bit and it's still behind, but it's not like directly behind it anymore, if that makes sense. Like you can see it a little better from the side. And I'm just plopping these ones in. Super cute, but it still feels kind of empty. So maybe one here will look good. I don't think that's too bad. I have no idea what I'm doing for the back area. So if you guys have suggestions, please let me know because yeah, I'm a struggling with what to put back there. And also, apologies for this late video. It's been like 3 weeks since I posted because I was sick one week and then it was Thanksgiving. And in my office where I have like my PC and everything, the windows are really, really terrible. And it's been absolutely freezing because the plastic we put over some like came apart and it has been like as cold as it is outside and it's 25 degrees today, so it is super super cold in my office. So that is why I haven't done anything, posted any videos. I do everything on my PC, especially like the little shorts and stuff because I film this on my PC. And yeah, it's just been too cold. I've literally had this video filmed and just could not get myself to freeze my buns off to come in here and record this voiceover. So apologies. I know it's super late, but we're getting through it and we might have to put more plastic up, but we fixed the one that broke. So that's why I am finally recording this and I can get it out so I can work on more stuff. And half of my island, I feel like, is still fall-y. Like, I have the pumpkin patch still. I should probably change that to, like, I don't know, another vegetable, like maybe potatoes. I don't know. I feel like that's more wintry. Potatoes and carrots, maybe? I have no idea. But anyway, I am making this stall design. This is also from the little Pinterest image. And they actually have two different ones. I picked the snow one because I'm sure the next time, that I would be building, there would be snow on the ground. So that is why I chose the snow one. But we have the snowy stall on the left, sorry, on the right. And I'm gonna put this counter right here. I think the brick kind of goes with like the woodsy kind of area. And I have this party light, which is not in the original image, but I think it works really well here. And I really did not feel like going to a treasure island. I say this every time. It's so annoying how many times I have to go because I forget something and like especially the food. So I kind of just found some stuff, but I have this wood log stool thing with some wood on top and I'm just gonna try to find something in like my storage that would work. I don't have too much, honestly. I'm looking pretty bare right now. It's like a bunch of stuff I didn't use from last time. But like I have this cake, I have cupcakes. I think these animals, like the duck, and I think later I grabbed one of the rabbits. Those would look cute in the little foresty area back behind us. And oh my God, the amount of times I accidentally show it off. Watch, I'm gonna show it off again. Of course, I had to go in the middle. Yep, show off. Oh my God. Can you believe I did that twice in a row? That was so annoying. I was getting so mad at myself. But anyway, I didn't have anything to put up here. And then I realized I had these hats and well, I had a hat and then I had those shoes and I was like, "Oh, I could do like a little ice skating boot thing." I don't know. But I have another hat in my storage that I think might be a duplicate. So I'm just throwing a bunch of this stuff back in and I'm going to grab another hat because what is an ice skating rink if you forget your hat and mittens? Like, it's not fun. And I don't have any cute boots. So I grabbed this red hat and this dude is in my way. So I'm gonna throw the red hat up here. We have the red and white. If you get your hat, you can come grab one and be cozy. And we got this little log stool that I'm gonna throw on here, just in this little area to fill it out, and to throw the little ducky on top because it's so cute. I thought it would look cute facing forward, but you can't really see it. So now is when I'm going to grab the bunny, I'm pretty sure. Yes. And I'm going to put that on the left side because we have this kind of like awkward little area. And of course, I have a fossil in the way that needs to go bye-byes. So we got our little bunny. I wish you could put like a little hat on the bunny, like a little Santa hat. That would be so adorable. But you can't. But this was like a super, super quick build. I feel like it's mostly just like the tile pattern that you put down. And now I'm just finding any other little items. I probably should have put one of the signs up or something, but I didn't. I feel like this is more of a like a city-ish area, so I won't. And I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put here. Drinking fountain doesn't really go, but I ended up going with the lantern because it's more like woodsy feeling. This is like a woodsy slash city transitional piece, I think. Because of like the woods behind it, and then it's like the city in front. Does that make any sense? I don't know. And I have some other little goodies. I was thinking of putting the covered counter here as like you go up to them and like if you need something, like that's where the ticket people are. I don't know, but I think it was just too big and I kind of wanted to be able to exit that side. So yeah, see how this connects like perfectly. So I actually end up taking it down. Do I do it on here? Well, clearly I'm done. I'm done with that. I think I'm going to think about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. We're going to do a little walkthrough of the area now. And let's see everything we built up close. So you're going to enter the area from the neighborhood we built. And we have this big area behind the museum. So we will be doing that at some point. But here on the right, you can get some little treats, some marshmallows for your cocoa, and some little cakes. And if you forgot your hat at home, you gotta come to the booth and pick up a new hat. We have some little decor in the back. This is our ice rink. You can take a little seat next to the lantern, and we have our festive Christmas tree in the middle, of course. You go through the little party lights, and we have this kind of foresty area with our little ducky friend on the right, and we have our little bunny friend on the left, keeping us company. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!